Hey, dun 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 dun. Yeah, it's a party in the USA. Yeah, it's a party in the USA. Welcome to the stream, everybody. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive, and I'm your host, Why Not? I'm the greatest crypto rapper of all time, and we are locked in the trenches, another day, another dollar, talking all things cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, decentralized finance, cryptographic encryption. We're talking about altcoins, we're talking about meme coins, we're talking about Bitcoin and everything in between coins. It's an absolute pleasure to see you guys. We're talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, XRP. We're talking about Solana, Dogecoin, Cardano, Hyperliquid, Monero, Chainlink, Canton, Stellar. Good to see you guys. Tap the screen and show some love now that you guys are here. Let's lock in. It's good to see you, Titus. What's good, bro? Hedera, we got Litecoin, AVAX, Sui, Zcash, Shiba, Ton, Kronos. Make sure you guys tap that screen and show some love. Shout out to Cupsy, World Liberty Financial, Uniswap, Pi Network, Aster, and so much more. It's a pleasure to see you guys. Let's lock in and jump right into the trenches, trying to find the hottest and freshest plays. There's got to be some bangers out here somewhere. We've been catching a lot of bangers. Let's go and review some of the coins that we've looked at over the past few streams that have gone absolutely parabolic. First and foremost, I have to talk about this coin right here. Where did it go?
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
Man, where's the coin? But there it is. There it is. Bio LLM. Bio LLM. This is a coin that we've been following on my stream since 40,000 market cap. We watched it on the first run up. We saw it in that plateau right there. It was at 50,000 market cap. I explained to you guys this narrative over and over and over again. I told you guys what was going on here. And I tried. Yeah, you saw this at 50K. Brother, I had it on my stream at 50K. I tried to explain to you guys what was going on here, and none of you guys cared. None of you guys cared about what was going on here. Do you guys know what's going on here? Because it's kind of a big deal. What they've done is they've basically lab-grown human brain cells. These are neurons that they created at a laboratory setting. And they built them in a petri dish, right? It's a petri dish. And in that petri dish with these human brain cells, they basically connected it to a computer, to an LLM, a language model, just like ChatGPT or like Claude. And these human brain cells have started to interface with the AI. This is the closest thing to a cyborg that we have on the planet today. Human brain cells in a petri dish that are somehow able to manipulate code. The craziest thing, this petri dish of human brain cells is now able to play the video game Doom. You know the video game Doom? The old school classic FPS, pixelated, where you walk down the hallway and blow up demons? They managed to get human brain cells in a petri dish to play the game Doom. So this chart has been slow, but that story is so powerful and finally starting to gain traction in the mainstream media. This thing saw a low of 100,000 market cap for a long time, but just today, with the viral video of human brain cells in a petri dish playing Doom, this coin immediately shot up to $2.5 million market cap. And we've been following this on my stream all week long. This coin is 5 days old now, 4.5. They've actually managed to get human brain cells to play Doom. Can I show you? Human brain cells playing Doom. It's this video right here, actually. Do you guys see? Scientists just taught 200,000 human brain cells, grown and interfaced with a microchip, to play Doom. That's it right there. That's the petri dish where the human brain cells are. And this is the Doom that they're playing. They're walking down the hall. They're blowing up the demons. They're able to save and reload saves. The 200,000 brain cells in a dish are clever enough to play Doom. Isn't that crazy? This is at Cortical Labs. I believe they're in Australia. 200,000 human neurons. The system is called CL1. And through feedback, the network slowly learns how to navigate the environment. Isn't this crazy? This is real life, by the way. We are living in a science fiction movie. We are living in a science fiction movie. So yes, that chart cracked $2 million market cap. Let's go look at Peggy Penguin. Peggy Penguin. Topped out at $2.6 million market cap, seeing a heavy retrace right now, but this would not be the first time in the journey that it did so. There's been a couple of retraces on this chart, but I think this is the deepest one so far. You see, we went from 400,000 down to 200,000. That's a 50%. That's 700,000 down to 500,000. That's a 30%. We got 1.5 mil down to 900K. That's a 30%. And now we got 2.5 mil down to 1.2. So it's another 50%. It rivals the dip that we saw when the coin first launched. Now, will this continue to run? I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. Can I speak on if I think the 200,000 brain cells in a dish could be conscious? No, motherfucker. It's 200,000 brain cells in a dish. If that shit is conscious, then I feel bad for bro. Like, his life sucks. He's literally in a microscopic swimming pool. Speaking of coins that have gone up, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, a little less than 24 hours old. This thing bottomed out at 200K, now topping at 1.5 million. 1.5 million. I saw someone that was already up over $1,000 on this coin after investing in it at 20,000 market cap. Now this thing topped out at 1.5 million. That guy must have made at least 5 or 6 racks. Pretty good stuff. Chart looks fantastic. Epic range up. I gotta admit, I don't necessarily understand the meme. I guess it's the first viral onboard OG creator coin that is also AI. Chinese John Cena. Chinese John Cena. AKA Bing Chilling. Bing Chilling. Angel Dust right here at 300,000 market cap. This was the star of the stream during my last stream earlier today. We saw this as low as 40,000 market cap, and we watched it as it ranged from 40K right around here all the way up to around 120. I left the stream by the time the retrace began, and then coming back, it's now hit an all-time high at 370. This one was definitely a runner. Did any of you guys catch this one? The ticker is Dust. The name is Angel Dust. Really impressive chart on this one as well. There's been a couple of coins moving, and it's exciting. It's exciting.
This is a
you guys are talking about
exclusive.
$1 in a dream. 30 minutes old. 230,000 market cap. Doc got in at 30K. DGen also got in early. You guys are definitely feasting on this right now with those numbers. One. You know, one coin can change your life, chat. One coin can change your life. Becoming Chinese? Yes, I am becoming Chinese. How could you tell, bro? How could you... What gave it away, bro? Yo, welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive, and I am your host. Why not? Ni hao. Fine shit. We are locked in the market right now. There's got to be some bangers around here. This definitely seems like the one. Running up like crazy, but this chart is a little too good to be true, you feel me? It's a little too good to be true. It just ran up, and I feel like there has to be a retrace pretty
This
soon.
is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
Definitely gonna collapse. Yo, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you guys. Type in becoming Chinese. Okay, let's go type in becoming Chinese. I wonder what Google's gonna think about this. Becoming Chinese. 40,000 market cap, 1 month old. Are you serious, bro? Why are you showing me a coin that's 1 month old at 40,000 market cap? What the fuck is this? Day 1 of being Chinese? What the fuck is this? The becoming Chinese trend? This is
a
racist.
crypto rap exclusive.
This is fucking racist, bro. Why on earth would you ever bid this, bro? What is the becoming Chinese trend? You know, I know people that did that trend back in elementary school. They used to take their fingers and pull their eyeballs back. That shit is fucked up, bro. Are you serious? Get the hell out of here, man. Becoming Chinese, bro. Become my dick and balls, bro. Stupid son of a bitch. Let's go find a coin that's not racist. There's got to be some good opportunity out here somewhere. What's the hottest on your radar? Honestly, nothing too crazy, bro. I mean, a lot of the coins that we already covered. That ABCDEFG was crazy. Peggy Pengu was crazy. $1 in a dream seems like the hottest coin right now. I don't think this one's built to last. I think this thing's going to collapse pretty soon. Those other two, I think, have a little more longevity. They've been around at least a day. But yeah, it's kind of it's a really tough time to pick a winner in the market right now. If you take a look at the macro, total crypto market cap is dropped. Bitcoin fell under 67,000 for the first time in a while. It's since bounced, but it was under 67,000. Only 62 billion in 24-hour trading volume, which is nothing. That's a third of the volume that we had in the market just 3 days ago. If you look at the market lighthouse, we're down 20% on new coins, down 5% on migrating coins. We're down 9% on total trades, down 11% in volume on Pump Fund. Today is a bad day. And this is a continuation of a downward trend that we've seen all through the end of the week. This time right now, between Saturday and Sunday, is historically probably the worst time to hit the trenches. So you can try, and there's going to be a runner every once in a while, but any runner that you see is going to be totally artificial. Any runner that you see is just going to be people criming and washing their money through a chart, and it's going to be a game of musical chairs. You either bid and you run it up early, or you bid and it just rug pulls right from under you. As snipers and bundlers or insiders sell off, do they get removed from the list of holders or top traders? They will still be in the top traders. Top traders just calculates your P&L. But they will be removed from holders because they are no longer holding the coin. So top traders is just your total P&L out of the coin. And then holders is how much currently do you have. The thing to pay attention to, and the thing that you'll see pretty interestingly, is that holders are obviously holding supply of the token. Top traders typically don't. They typically don't. For example, number 4, 5, 6, and 7 on this chart have 0% that they're still holding. Now, top 1 trader still has 974 in the coin. Second top has 540 in the coin. Third top has 200 in the coin. But it's very common for there to be what I call low conviction traders, but realistically they're just bundle scammers. And they are selling their full stack without holding a single penny anymore. Think about the psychology of a regular person. A regular person who accumulates a lot of supply of a token typically does so because they have conviction that the token is going to run. The top traders typically do not show that conviction on chain. Typically they've sold their entire stack and they have $0 left. They were just in it for a quick buck. They have no positive outlook, no belief in the future of the coin, and they certainly don't have conviction. Monkey King says, should I worry about being honeypotted if I buy a controversial dog whistle narrative? There's no reason why that one should be more honeypot than others. Oh, good to see you, Abnormal Mindset. I'll try and take note of that, Cisco. It's a pleasure. Yeah, it's good to kind of even out and make sure that your brand across platforms is consistent. You want to make sure that your brand on every single platform is consistent. You won't be added to a watch list. Brother, what fucking coins are you buying? You know, everything lives on chain forever. Everybody can always see every single coin that you ever bought, bro. Your accountant is going to wonder why you were buying those coins, bro. Outer City says, so that could be a positive sign to keep in mind. The top traders still have a position? For sure. For sure. They'll put you on the FBI watch list if you think XRP is going to $10,000. They'll put you on the CIA's #1 employee You'll get CIA Employee of the Month if you say that XRP is going to 10,000 on the timeline. Brandon says, one time I bought the Diddy coin and they sent me Diddy oil in the mail. Oh, true? Yeah, one time I bought the Epstein coin and you don't want to know what they sent me in the mail. Yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive and we're locked in the trenches right now. Another day, another dollar. There's got to be a banger out here somewhere. Taking a look around. What that dog doing is kind of collapsing. Have a good day. Have a good day at work, bro. Cheers. Keep locking in. You'll never have to work another day in your life. Look, this thing topped out at 8.5 mil, fell down all the way to 2.7. It's kind of a tough spot on this chart right now. This is the make or break moment. I said it last stream, but I'll say it again. This thing either makes a triumphant recovery and runs up like crazy and everyone celebrates it and it cracks 20, 30 mil.
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
It kind of pulls a punch. And punch did run to 50 mil, but it's collapsed pretty hard. How many coins are made in a day worldwide? Is there a stat and average numbers? This market lighthouse, which is this button that you highlight down at the bottom of Axiom, tells you how many coins was made today. Today, 34.2 thousand coins were made. We're down 20% over yesterday. Usually, we're averaging a little over 40,000 coins made per day. Usually, we're averaging between 300 and 500 migrations. Today, there's only been 291 migrations. So, everything is lower in that respect. Punch pumped 30% today. That's because Lisa from Blackpink visited the monkey. Lisa from the popular K-pop group Blackpink visited the monkey. On every chain? No. Why would you care about every chain? Every other chain is garbage. Lisa, one of the most famous celebrities globally, the most famous member of Blackpink, visited Punch the Monkey at the Chiba City Zoo in Japan. She held up the stuffed orangutan. She waved to the monkey. There was a bunch of photos taken. It dominated the timeline. And it renewed interest and enthusiasm in this narrative. That's why the coin popped up today. But that recovery is nothing. I mean, it's equivalent to the same little pop that they had right here before it bled down another 70%. This is just a scratch on the overall downward market action. And the coin is already dumped since the top of that spike. People do not have a lot of confidence in the future of this coin. People are selling this pretty aggressively. The sell pressure is really mounted. Do you trade new pairs? Yes, I pretty much exclusively trade new pairs. 1.25 mil at the top here, all-time high of 1.4 mil. New green candle loading right here. Pretty good looking chart in my opinion. I think this thing's crazy. That parabolic rip bottomed out at 220k, flew up to 1.5. That is perfect. Perfect. Exactly what you want to see. Yo, welcome to the stream. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive. I need to grab a water real quick. Everyone tap that screen, show some love. When I come back from grabbing my water, you better be at 10,000 likes. 10,000 likes, tap that screen. What's the ticker, bro? I need it. What you need is 2 eyeballs in your skull, little bro. Do you have 2 eyeballs in your skull? Even 1 is good enough. Do you see this right here? Do you see this right here? Look at that. What is the ticker? Do you see the ticker? Come on, bro. That one was a no-brainer. Let's keep looking around. How's Paul George coin? Who the fuck is Paul George? Let's look around. Paul George. Oh shit, you guys were explaining this to me earlier. Yeah, this is Crew. Crew was at like 70K or something. Yeah, my bad. I really don't pay attention to basketball that much. This thing topped out at 100K, bottomed out at 57K, all-time high at 110. This is apparently a big trend on TikTok, but me personally, I haven't really seen much about this. Pretty impressive chart though, I'm not gonna lie. So far, so great. Paul George. Yeah. You guys are gonna have to explain me. They say morning crew, night crew, how we doing? Interesting. That's like what they say in the comments? Huh. I've never heard of that shit, but you guys clearly all have, and the chart looks pretty good. So far so great, I guess. Paul George. Who would have thought that a basketball player would have motion in the trenches? Pretty big on TikTok. And that's what makes me confident, is that you guys all seem pretty privy to what's going on here. And that means well. That's bullish, right? This is an attention economy. It's about memes. And in order for this to be successful, it's going to need people like you. People like you to actually know what the fuck's going on. And you guys have an advantage in this. Because X, which is where most of the money is, they don't pay a lot of attention to TikTok. They don't know that this is a popular trend. There are people like me who don't really get it. But you best believe once the chart goes up, they're going to start to get it. So you guys have the front run here where you actually know what's happening in this narrative, in this trend. You're able to bid this chart before it flies. It's a pretty good opportunity, honestly. Now that's, you know, do your own research. I have no clue if this is actually going to be successful. But all you guys seem to be pretty enthusiastic about this narrative. We've seen it as low as 60,000 market cap. It strikes me as the kind of coin that might be a slow cook and eventually run if we can bridge the divide between TikTok trends and X timeline. Is retail on TikTok and bigger investors on X as a general rule?
wealth?
Yes. Thank you, partner. I appreciate the cowboy hat. Yes. People on X actually have money. People on TikTok are poor, but they're enthusiastic. Frenzy can bridge it for sure.
This is a crypto
We're gonna
rap
get
exclusive.
the team of Frenzy on the stream pretty soon, and we're gonna have them talking about their product and their development pipeline and all that stuff. You already know what the fuck going on, chat. Can you check Giant Panda? Let's do it. Bro, why the fuck do you want me to check a coin that's at 8,000 market cap? That coin is at 8,000 market cap. My DoorDash has a higher market cap than that, bro. What the fuck is that, man? Are you serious? Give me one good reason why I shouldn't ban you right now, bro. This thing topped out at 102K, freshly bonded just 7 minutes ago. This is the first living AI agent. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. What do you mean by living AI? That shit is... That's kind of an oxymoron. AI stands for artificial. If it's artificial, it's not living. But... okay. It has lungs? What the fuck you mean it has lungs? You're telling me a robot has lungs? Have we given this guy a J yet? That robot needs to take a blinker. What are you trading? These are Solana meme coins. Solana meme coins. It's lit at the nice show. Ooh. Let's take a look around. You check out $1 in a dream. Yeah, it was one of the first coins that we checked out on the stream. You guys are pretty optimistic about it, but it is retracing from the top. Topped out around 2.5, 250,000.
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
Did you just try and push Sol? What the fuck does that mean, bro? Yes, I'm shilling Solana, bro. I'm bag working for Solana. What I'm pushing Sol, bro. Well, you know, I am actually a member of the Solana Policy Institute. So, I'm just doing my due diligence. I'm just working for my bag, bro. Stop right there. Have you been rug pulling meme coins? Come on, chat. We're trying to run it up. We need Solana back to $250. Let's look around. Let me see your on-chain wallets. Crew just had a god candle and then sold instantly. Yeah, it wicked up to 110, fell down. Now it's at 68K. I think this entry is going to go down in history. I'm going to draw a circle right here. We'll come back to that. But I'm going to level with you guys. This isn't the first time that you've told me that, oh, this is a big trend on TikTok, so it's going to moon as a token. I remember when you guys showed me that burger coin. Do you guys remember that? What was it? Evan Burger or something? And all you guys were like, oh, Evan Burger, that's the next big thing. Everyone on TikTok's talking about it. That shit topped out at like 100K. Didn't go anywhere. There's a real divide that you guys have to bridge. There's a cultural divide. Look at this. Doc Pengu. 250K at the top. Interesting. City Boy was the last runner from TikTok IMO? Are you serious, bro? What about Penguin? Didn't Penguin come from TikTok? What about Triple T? Tung 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 Sahur. That one did like 2 mil, 3 mil. That's from TikTok. There's been a lot of TikTok narrative runners. What That Dog Doing is technically a TikTok runner. Where did you see Penguin on TikTok? It wasn't talked about until it blew. I'm not so sure, bro. I'm pretty sure that they were posting it on TikTok before it ran up. Talking about the live plays on TikTok I see is trash. That's real. Can't even afford a green screen. Oh, wow. Nice, bro. No, I don't need a green screen. This is a flag. This is a flag from the project that I co-founded. I'm a co-founder at a decentralized physical infrastructure networks project called Entropy. We make a lot of very cool shit. That's the flag of our logo. This is our mining rig. We've sold thousands of units of hardware. Got keys for that? No, I only have keys to your grandmother's house. I go there every weekend and I blow her back out. Let's keep looking around. Can you have one? Can you have one what? A mining rig? Go for it. What made you stop blowing trees? I needed to lock in, bro. Honestly. I mean, there was two things. One was I was going to Abu Dhabi. And you're not allowed to do that out there. So I couldn't do it while I was in the UAE, obviously, because it's highly illegal. Then when I got back from the UAE, I was so inspired by what was going on in the Solana ecosystem. And I had met so many cool people and so many, powerful builders. I came back with a strong, renewed sense of purpose. I came back laser focused on my goal to educate and onboard the next generation of investors. So I replaced, and this is something I said a lot when the new year started, but I'll say it again. Whatever your guys' addiction is, whether it's eating, whether it's gooning, whether it's Netflix, doom scrolling, Zaza, drinking, whatever it is, replace your addiction with purpose. The only reason you're doing that shit is because you're looking for an escape. You're looking for comfort. Life isn't supposed to be comfortable. Life is supposed to put you out of your comfort zone so you can grow and push forward and be a better person. So yeah. Quit, bro. I mean, I'd have zero regrets. I'm 4 months sober now, and my stamina is much greater, my focus is much greater, my determination is much greater, my sense of purpose is much greater. Don't get me wrong, I'm highly functional off the za, but yeah, this is just better in every way. I'm locked in right now. I'm locked in. Let's keep pushing. I hope all is well, champ. You still looking at David and Celeste? Also, tree definitely slows you down. For sure, bro. For sure. Let's keep looking around. Wow, dust actually just wicked up. This is a new all-time high on dust. 350,000 and climbing. Let's zoom out on this a little bit. Bottomed out around 50K. Climbed up to 366. New all-time high. As soon as it crosses that 3.75 threshold, or 375 threshold. Pretty impressive growth on this in a relatively short time frame. 3 hours raw straight up. If I go on 30-minute candles, you'd be hard-pressed to find a red here. There's literally only 2 red 30-minute candles in this whole chart's existence. 1 hour candle, it's almost all green. So, pretty interesting. Thoughts on Mutum? Let's go look at Mutum. Thoughts on XRP? I knew your dumbass would be an XRP maxi, bro. It's always the whiniest bitches in my chat that are XRP maxis. I'm sorry that you're down 70% from all-time high and you bought at $4, bro. Cody says, what do you think about St. Patrick's Day? You talking about the one that came out earlier and ran up? Let's pull it up. $197 at the top, 90K in the middle of the road. Damn, there's always one hater on your stream. That's real, bro. And you know what? I let them stay. I don't even ban the haters, bro. Because they are wasting their time. And time is the only currency that you will never get back.
Crypto rap exclusive.
There's nothing that can say that they'll never affect me, right? Nothing that they say will ever affect me. The truth is, someone can only try to drag you down if they're below you. Someone can only try to drag you down if they are below you. Think about it. 200,000 at the top, 83 on the bottom. I don't like this coin. This thing ran up way too quick. Chart looks like ass, honestly. I think it's probably going straight to zero. Let's keep looking around. Leprechaun. Leprechaun is garbage. Never bid any coins that you see people trying to shill you on TikTok. If they're trying to shill you on TikTok, just turn around and run, bro. Anyone that tells you to buy anything on this platform is just trying to rob you blind. 1.5 million at the top, 1.3 million middle of the road. Nothing on Mutum. I tried to look it up, but I didn't see anything worth looking at. What are you talking about? You talking about this shit that's 1 year old? Why the fuck would I care about this, bro? Zoom out on this. Like, what the fuck is this? It took them 1 year to hit 165,000 market cap. No DEX update. It's operating on a version of Pump Fund that doesn't even have creator fees. This thing just rug pulled within the first 3 days it came out. I don't understand what the appeal is. Shit looks like garbage. I have a 54U server, 8 rigs, pulling better hash than anyone who's ever been in your chat. What are you mining? Bitcoin? BCH? Doge? Let's keep looking. Have you ever actually hit a block? Let's look. This thing's at 322,000 at the top. 103 at the bottom. Some people in my chat have some I mean, we were averaging 1.5 petahash last week, which is pretty good. I'm at a couple hundred terahash right now. And that's not in rigs that are at my house. That's on fractionalized industrial mining rigs. Still solo mining though. One meme can change your life. That's real. One meme can change your life. You're at 200 terahash right now? Nice, Doc. Ooh. Prior to meme coins, where were you working? I was a teacher. I taught math. Nice. But that's Bitcoin blocks or Bitcoin Cash? Bitcoin block is pretty fire. Bitcoin Cash is obviously much easier, but still nice to get like $1,500 or whatever. Did you teach calculus or statistics? I taught a couple of different things. I did at a time teach statistics.
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
Have I ever bought a coin on stream? I have, but it's exceedingly rare. I'm only saying I have because it's happened before. I've been streaming for 3 years now, but I never, like I don't. As a rule, I don't. Look, this just wicked up to a brand new all-time high, 300,000. Look, I have 107 people watching me on the stream right now. If I bought something, all of you guys would want to buy it. Guaranteed, every single trade I ever made on this stream would be profitable, but it wouldn't be real. It would just be turning you guys into exit liquidity. Having over 100 people spectating as I trade is a cheat code for the market. I'm not interested in cheat codes. I'm not interested in shortcuts. I'm interested in teaching you guys the truth. The truth is that crypto is a highly technical skill that takes a tremendous amount of study and practice in order to be consistently successful at. Like I said, I was a teacher. If you copy someone's homework, you're never going to learn. You guys have to learn how to do it yourself. That's the only way. I want to get rich trading meme coins. Do you have a course
is a crypto
or Discord?
Rap exclusive.
I don't have a course, but I do have a Discord. The Discord's totally free. It always will be free. It's very beginner friendly. There's over 11,000 people in there. It's right down there in the chat. I'll see you in there. Enjoy. Oh, you know what? Wait, the link doesn't work right now. I need to fix the link really quick. Give me a second. You're running at 469 terahash? Nice. That's pretty good. Generational wealth. Is it okay to add and talk to others in the Discord? No. You mean like DM people? No. That's a bannable offense. It's just too big of an attack vector. You know, 99.999% of the time, if somebody DMs you from anything crypto related, if they're DMing you, they're just trying to scam you. That's not fair. Alright. I just put it in the chat. That's the link right there. It should work now. I just fixed it. Let's keep looking around. I'm so surprised by this Doc Pengu coin. I mean, I'm not surprised because they're just washing money through this. This is actually almost identical to that West House coin that we saw yesterday. It ran up to $2 million market cap, and then it rug pulled straight to $2,000 market cap, 99.99% retrace in less than 3 minutes. This coin is running up like crazy, but if you pay close attention under the hood, there's only 9 global fees paid here. This is all artificial volume. They're washing money through this chart. And odds are this thing is going to collapse faster than it went up. You can see it's already taking a pretty heavy hit right now. This might actually be the moment that they pull the plug.
This is a crypto
But this thing ran up
exclusive.
like crazy. I mean, we saw this originally around 60K, topped out at 460. If you guys had jumped and rode it up, it would have been a decent opportunity. But again, like I said, this thing is rug pulling right in front of us.
Exclusive.
This is not by any means a legitimate coin. Top traders are bundlers and snipers. Artificial volume up the wazoo in this thing. Doesn't look that good.
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
Mr. Pebble says, the amount of time that you say this is going to crash and then it immediately reflects that kills me. Look, man, I'm good at what I do. I've been in the game a long time. 7 years of trading meme coins, bro. Can't you see it in my sunken eyes? What about Peggy Penguin? It's fine, but it's hitting the toughest spot on the chart that it's had to date. The biggest retrace previously was 50%. Right now they're cracking around 60% retrace, which is bad. This is bad. This is it's either oversold or it's about a rug pull. Let's just for fun throw a pitch fan on this. I'm down $200. Do I call it quits? Brother, don't make me crash out on you, bro. You only lost $200. Brother, I've lost $200,000 in a single day. Did I quit? Hell nah, I locked the fuck in. I'm not a bitch. I showed up, bro. Show up. $200, bro. You didn't lose anything. How long does it take you to make $200 at a minimum wage job? Takes you like 2 work days. Oh no, I lost 2 work days. I should give up forever. Come on, bro. Knock the fuck up. I missed you talking about A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Can you give a quick summary of what you said? I didn't say anything too crazy. I just said that the chart ran up. Loss is 2 things in crypto. Losing is 2 things in crypto. Losing is 1, inevitable. You cannot avoid it. Everybody loses in crypto. Doesn't matter how long you've been in the game, and especially if you're new, loss is inevitable. It's part of the journey. You have to lose if you're going to be in crypto. Period. It's impossible to be in crypto and win all the time. It just doesn't exist. Nobody does that. Okay? So loss is inevitable. Plan for it, right? Plan for that inevitability. Mitigate your risk. Invest less until you win more. Invest only ever what you're willing to lose. If you lose some money and then you say, I'm giving up, I'm going to quit, then you had too much money in the game. You did. The other thing that loss is the greatest teacher. Loss is the greatest teacher. You will learn more from your losses in this industry than you will from any video, from any course, from any stream, from any success. Loss is the greatest teacher. There's 2 things. Loss is inevitable, and loss is the greatest teacher. Why would you give up when you lose? Losing is important. You're never going to learn. You're never going to be successful if you don't lose. And you can't avoid losing. So why would you be discouraged by loss? Why would you give up when you lose? It doesn't make any sense. How much have I lost? I've lost over $500,000, bro. I've actually probably lost close to $1 million. That's fine. That's part of the game. I've gained way more than that. Every loss is a lesson.
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
Nobody ever succeeded without failing. That's real. You win some, you lose some. That's real. One time, there was a big hyped pre-sale for a multi-billion-dollar protocol. It was the most exciting launch of the season. Everybody and their grandmama was talking about it. Everyone was saying that it was going to go crazy.
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
I had taken a couple thousand BNB. Let's see. I probably took around 1,800 BNB or something like that. Back when BNB was worth around 300 a pop. And I bought the presale. Or I bought the presale, right? The thing collapsed on launch. Went straight to 0. Turned out it was a rug pull. I lost 200 racks in one day, bro. I didn't give up. I didn't give up. Are you kidding me? I was like, damn, that shit sucked. I'm never going to do that again. And I did pretty well the next week. Yeah. What do I drive? Chat, what do I drive? Tell bro in the chat, what do I drive? I shouldn't even have to say it. I drive a pink Tesla. No, I don't drive a pink Tesla, bro. Alright, let's keep looking. Euros? It's not a Euros. Yeah, these guys got it. These guys got it. 3 letters, bro. 3 letters. Let's keep going. Wow, Doc Pengu's up to 600,000 now. It's following the same pattern that Westhouse did. Look at that. Wicked up to 630K. Chat, what color? He keeps asking. What color? Bonus points if you guys get the year. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Nah, Doc got it. Street to Stocks got it. Yeah, you guys did your homework. I drive a gently used 2001 Honda Civic. It cost me 100,000 Dogecoin back in 2015. Can we see a picture of your pink Tesla? Sure, bro. Just text your mother and ask her for a photo, bro. I let her borrow it today. Let's keep looking around. All right, is style a blur? I'm banning your ass right now, bro. Any last words? You come into my chat and you spam my chat with a ticker of a rug pull. Any last words, bro? You're bad? Yeah, you are bad, bro. Come into my chat, spamming the ticker of a rug pull, and you don't even follow me. That's 3 strikes, bro. See you later, little bro. And by see you later, I mean I'll see you never.
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
Let's keep looking around. Dust looks good to you? Wow. Dust is up to 500K. Brand new all-time high. We've been following this since 30,000. I was honestly not expecting it to run up this hard. Did any of you guys catch this? This is really impressive. This is crazy, honestly. 478,000. Hola. Buenas tardes. Mi nombre es Jesús Durán. Yo para comunicarte que pues Bitcoin no sirve. Jesús. Cállate tu boca, niño. Pendejo. Y tu madre chucha a la verga, wey. Alright. Let's keep looking around. We're locked in. One meme. Bro, what a stupid coin. What a stupid coin. One meme can change your life has been around. They've launched this coin and relaunched this coin over 30 times. This is one of the most terrible coins in the whole market. The narrative is so ass. They even copy pasted the same fucking picture that they've used the past 30 times that they launched this shit. This thing is garbage, bro. Don't even waste your time, man. Don't even waste your time. Cause I look broke. I am broke, bro. I've never made any money. I've never made a successful trade in cryptocurrency. I actually work tirelessly. I work 13 hours a day. I use my free time to stream, but I work 13 hours a day at an indoor shrimp farm. I'm sweating, back-breaking labor, raking the shrimp in Olympic-sized swimming pools. It's a tireless life, bro. But it's the life that I chose.
This is
You
a
just made
crypto
a
rap
TikTok off a
exclusive.
10 USD profit calling me broke. Everyone's got to start somewhere, bro. That's funny. Shrimp farming ain't nothing compared to salmon farming. I would do salmon farming, but I can't. I don't have enough square footage in my penthouse to have a tank large enough to keep salmon. That's why I do shrimp. They're a lot more compact. I keep them out on the deck. Neither compares to ostrich farming. I asked my landlord if I could have ostriches. He said only shrimp and other crustaceans.
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
Let's keep looking around.
Generational
I don't have any money,
wealth.
chat. I'm broke.
This is a crypto
Caviar
rap
farm,
exclusive.
beluga sturgeon. Are you serious? Sea monkey farming? This man knows ball. That is the most amount of crustaceans you can pack in for square footage. How much have you made total from crypto and meme coins? Let me turn that question back on you, bro. Which 3-letter federal agency do you work for? You only have to tell me the first letter. I'll intuit the rest. Let's keep looking around. Is it an F, a C, or an I, bro? Let's keep looking. Cody says Groiper. Let's pull it up. None of that? Oh, okay. So it's a D. Oh, it's an N. I got you, bro. I got you. This thing topped out at 169,000, bottomed out at 130. This is a farm, bro. This is a rug pull. Let me tell you how I know. Here's to help you out in the future. Guy that's been asking me about this coin. So there's a couple of red flags on this coin. First and foremost, there's only 1.9 SOL in global fees paid. Global fees paid is an under-recognized, underutilized, but very important metric for you to look at on coins like this. If the chart looks too good to be true, take a look at global fees paid. Global fees paid is typically very high when there is authentic volume running through a coin and actual traders interacting with the chart. The inverse is global fees paid is very low when it's all artificial activity, bots, or automated volume in the chart. This coin right here is over 130,000 market cap, but only has 1.3 global fees paid. That's nothing. Usually at this market cap, you'd have a couple dozen, right? The next thing you're going to want to look at is the bubble maps. You're going to look at Insight X, or you're going to look at bubblemaps.io, or you're going to look at Faster 100X. All of these will be able to show you kind of what the coin's like. Now, there's no clusters that stand out on this coin right away, but what you do see are a couple of massive individual wallets. This one has 5.3%, this one has 5%, and this one has 5.6%. Not a good sign. You go to bubble maps and you might see a little more kind of interactions between wallets. And as you can see, bada bing, bada boom, there it is. Every single one of these coins is connected. Every single one of those massive wallets I just talked about is connected. And the scary part is they're connected to a bunch of other wallets too. They've got over 30 different wallets in this cluster, and in total, they hold 33% of the supply. How did I know that? Look at the top holders. The top holders has a bunch of red flags. Number 2, 3, 4, and 5 are all insider bundler snipers. If you go to the top traders, again, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are all bundler snipers, including the dev. The dev of this coin is one of the top 6 traders on this coin. Everyone else is a bundler sniper that was in the same bundle snipe as the dev. So you have very low global fees paid, which indicates artificial volume. You have super large holders on the chart. All of the holders are connected in the bubble maps. The top holders are all insider sniper bundlers, and the dev is one of them. These are all red flags that tell you that this coin is not worth investing in. That this coin is very high risk, and be very careful. Does that make sense? Did I talk to my boy about bubble map on Bedrock? Yes. Yes. And it actually looks that way for a very good reason. So the way that the Bedrock tech works is it automatically redistributes Solana to the top 100 holders. And because the central wallet automatically redistributes Solana to the top 100 holders, every single wallet in the top 100 holders gets connected on the bubble map because they're all exchanging Solana. But that's an automated process through the bot. It's not something that can be manipulated. All of the code is foolproof pretty much. So it looks really bad, but it really just looks that way because they airdrop free Solana to the top 100 holders. Those wallets are not actually connected. If you look at the bubble map, the bubbles are not connected to each other. There's not a lot of cross-bridge bubble connections. Every single wallet is connected to the creator wallet, and that's the Bedrock wallet. So everything is connected to a bot. It's not connected to people, and they're not connected to each other. So it's not the kind of bubble map cluster that you're scared of. It just looks really unfortunate because of how the tech works. This is a crypto rap exclusive. Like Kev says, there's not a lot of crossbreeding. They're not connected to one another. It's literally all just through the central wallet because they all got airdrop Solana. That's just how the Bedrock tech works. Funny enough, that chart that we were just looking at, it might look that way because they used Bedrock tech. I don't think they did, but theoretically, if they did use Bedrock tech, that's one reason why that bubble map might look that way on that Groyper coin. What about Peace Coin? Is it done? Yeah, low key. I don't know, man. I'm not optimistic about this. And I've faded a lot of coins recently that I've run up, so take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. But I really don't like when a coin goes from a really high top and then ranges down to a pretty low bottom and then climbs back up again. The sell pressure is really heavy on a moment like that. Anyone who bought in this area, anyone who bought pretty much above this line wants to sell. They want to recoup their losses. And so everyone is looking to sell somewhere above this line. So you'll notice as soon as this chart went up, everyone sold and the sell pressure was too heavy to maintain that upward momentum. So yeah, I'm not optimistic about this one, honestly.
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
Wow, never heard anything like this before. You are talking different than all of them. Yes, I'm pretty clever. That's the one from Doji the Dev? True. I have a lot of advantages over other TikTok streamers. Not to compare too heavily, but most of the OGs, like people that have been in crypto for a long time, they talk about altcoins, they talk about macro, they don't really talk about Solana. Everyone that talks about Solana on a TikTok stream usually has only been around since at the latest 2024. I've been in the game, I've held crypto since 2015, I've been in the game since 2019. So I've been around a lot longer than they have. I've seen multiple cycles on multiple blockchains. I've seen literally hundreds of thousands of coins rise and fall. I'm well respected in the industry. I'm a co-founder of a decentralized physical infrastructure network project. I've been streaming for 3 years. I was streaming before a lot of these guys even knew what crypto was. So I have that advantage over a lot of the other people around here. Another advantage I have is I'm not broke. So I don't need to grift. I don't need to scam. I don't need copy traders. I don't need to sell you guys anything. I could just do me. That's another pretty big advantage. Big bros bigger than people think. I mean, just look at how many big names come to my stream. Like, that's the major indicator, right? Like, I actually have friends in the industry. Like, I'm one circle away from pretty much anyone. If you need to get in touch with someone, I just need to talk to somebody, right? I'm insider.
This is a
yes,
crypto
I'm
rap
insider.
exclusive.
But again, not the insider, not like the new school insider of people that are running like scams on chain or whatever. I'm like OG, like just one example. The other day I just realized the founder of Sushi Swap follows me. I didn't even know that. But the founder of Sushi Swap follows me. And Sushi Swap is a multi-billion-dollar protocol. It was one of the largest protocols on Ethereum. I didn't even know he followed me.
This is
until he
crypto
messaged me. You said pass a message to CZ. Bro, look at the timeline. Me and CZ got into a fight in Abu Dhabi last December. Look at Chinese crypto Twitter. There's a bunch of stories about it. Me and CZ squared up, bro. It's crazy. It's a lot deeper than you think. Don't take my word for it, bro. Go look at Chinese crypto Twitter. It was all over the place. Let's keep looking around. Still use Axiom? Yeah, I'm still using Axiom, but I'm currently in conversations with Terminal. The ball's in their court right now. They just need to get back to me. I gave them my demands, and they're vetting them. So that takes their whole team, and that's going to take a little bit of time. They move pretty slowly, and I'm not their top priority. So we'll see. What's my X handle? Same as my TikTok. Said Sushi Swap like he did something. Who the fuck used Sushi Swap? Let's see. How much volume has Sushi Swap done in the past year? Daily trading volume is between 14 and 24 million. Recent 30-day volume is approximately 460 million. 24-hour volume on their chart is 1.7 billion. Now compared to Pancake Swap, I was in with Pancake Swap too, bro. I was in Pancake Swap when it was at fucking 30 cents a coin. I got my start really on Binance Smart Chain. Yeah, Pancake Swap is OG. That was just one example, bro. Here's another example. Jupiter. Founder of Jupiter follows me. Pump Fun. Founder of Pump Fun follows me. But yeah. Let's keep looking around. Hey, good to see you, King Jake. Did I get the Uniswap airdrop back in the day? That shit was a joke, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Biggest airdrops in recent history that were actually worth getting. Hyperliquid was kind of a big deal. It was like a 6-figure airdrop, and then that ran up pretty convincingly. Could have been $1 million airdrop if you held the thing. Pengu was decent if you hold enough penguins. Let's see. Monad airdrop was lackluster. OpenSea is supposed to have an airdrop pretty soon. They haven't yet, but they're supposed to be.
This is
now
a
Magic
crypto
Eden's
rap
out of the running,
exclusive.
so OpenSea is the only NFT platform left standing. Do I have a Discord? Yes, I do, and it's totally free to join, and it always will be free. Meteora, is Meteora supposed to have an airdrop? Do I think Giga will ever recover? No. No. Giga will never recover. Who is the red dot? You mean on that coin? Let's take a look. That is red. Red. I track a lot of different wallets. Am I an angel investor? He said angle investor. No, I'm not an angel investor, honestly. I look for angel investors. I try to get funding from VCs and shit. Like I said, I'm a co-founder of a Deepin project, and then there's another project coming out soon. I'm not allowed to talk about it, but we're in raising right now. Supposed to raise $1 million or something like that. $10 million valuation. It's like an AI thing. And then I can't take any credit for this, and I'm not going to take any credit for this, but I am going to celebrate and give flowers to the homie. This right here on my neck, this is a blockchain. Comes from ABCD. And maybe I'm saying too much by saying this. Again, I'm not trying to flex. I'm trying to give flowers where flowers are due. This is an upcoming blockchain. Like, they're building an actual chain, right? ABCD. Seed funding. Seed round. We're raising, right? And again, I didn't do any of this. I didn't have anything to do with this. We raised $3 million in a very short time frame. And the best part is, it was not angel investors. It was not VCs. That was friends and family only. Friends and family only. It was like less than a handful of investors. And again, that was not me. And I might be saying too much in saying that. But yeah. Are you live trading right now, or are you just yapping? Brother, you're a barber. You know that yapping's important, right? Do you just sit there quietly while you cut people's hair, or do you chop it up? No, I don't live trade. I never live trade. Why do I never trade? There's 133 people in the room right now. 133 people watching me. Any coin that I bought is guaranteed going to go up. There's no question about that. If I bought something on stream right now, you guys would buy it after me and it would moon. I don't want your exit liquidity. I don't need copy traders. I'm good. I'm not trying to burn you guys. Holy cap. Bro, there's 140 people in the room all watching one person. What do you think will happen, bro? Are you serious? Come on, man. I know, because charts go up when I don't even buy them. I just look at them and they go up. What do I think is better, XRP or ETH in the long run? Both of them are neck and neck. XRP and ETH they're going to perform pretty much the same. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. I really don't need to. It doesn't matter. $3 for launching a meme coin on Pump Fun? Is that really a thing? I heard that there was a fee. Is it $3? That's a pretty new development. It used to be totally free. Where do I see XRP going? So theoretically, statistically speaking, with regards to mathematics, it's impossible for XRP to truly go to zero, but it's going to go as close to zero as it can. It's going to be a curve. You guys understand algebra, right? Linear algebra. It's going to get as close to zero as it can without touching it.
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
What about ETH? It hasn't been up in a while now. Funny thing about ETH, actually,
This is a
thank you for
Crypto
reminding
Rap
me.
exclusive.
There are 8 co-founders of Ethereum. Vitalik is the most famous, right? And Vitalik recently sold $20 million worth of ETH just last month. $20 million is a lot of money. But today, literally this morning, one of the other 8 co-founders of Ethereum moved... He moved $150 million worth of ETH. $150 million worth of ETH to an exchange. Vitalik sold 20 mil last month. One of the other 8 co-founders is about to sell $150 million worth of ETH. I gotta tell you guys something. If the dev of your blockchain doesn't even want to hold your blockchain, why are you holding your blockchain? Deadass. If if the guy who made this shit doesn't even want it, why do you want it? Straight up. They're gonna sell 150 million on top of your head right now. What about Tel? Feel like the government can send any poor person value through a mobile network. That's like the cell phone blockchain. Hey, good to see you, Bailey. Welcome. Shout out to my Doginal dogs. Man, the only Tel that you should be worried about right now is the Tel Aviv Stock Exchange. That's up 16% in a single day right now. That shit is mooning. Israeli stocks are mooning right now. You guys gotta lock in. You're trading the wrong game. Korean stock market dropped like 20%. They had to put a circuit break in last week. Meanwhile, Israeli stocks are reaching all-time high. You guys are not locked in enough. I swear. You motherfuckers will trade Forex, but you won't full stack ape the Tel Aviv Stock Exchange? I'm dead ass, chat. Doc says woof woof. W Doginal dogs. W Doginal dogs. What about XDC? So XDC, any 3-letter ticker that contains the letter X is a rug pull. Any 3-letter ticker
This is a
that
crypto
contains the
rap
letter
exclusive.
X is a rug pull. No exceptions. And then what about HBAR? HBAR is fine, but it's supposed to be an institutional business-to-business blockchain. My fundamental gripe with that is that there's no real reason why any company in 2026 would want to use somebody else's blockchain infrastructure to build their company chain. Every company right now in the market can build their own blockchain, and it will be good. High TPS, privacy if they want it, secure, decentralized, blah, blah, blah. It's easy. JP Morgan Chase. Why would JP Morgan Chase get a blockchain from HBAR when they could build their own shit? It just doesn't make any sense in my mind. Companies thrive when they cut out the middlemen, right? Companies thrive when they own things in-house. Why would Amazon want an HBAR blockchain?
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
Will quantum computing going public hurt Bitcoin? Bitcoin and crypto has the same encryption that the general web does, like the internet does. In fact, the internet encryption sometimes is weaker. So people worry about quantum computing as a threat to Bitcoin. If we crack the code on quantum computing in a way that can actually compromise this encryption, the entire internet is going to be an open book. People are going to be able to get into your bank account. They're going to be able to get into your iCloud. They're going to be able to get into your email. People are worried about Bitcoin. Brother, there's a lot bigger fish to fry than Bitcoin if they crack that level of encryption with quantum computing. That's my thing. Blockchains can be patched. It's happened before. Websites can be patched too. But yeah, it's going to be pretty rough if they crack that encryption. That's why XRP won't ever do anything. AI can create proprietary
this is
blockchains.
A crypto
instantly.
rap exclusive.
I only ask because CT is fighting battles over the subject. I'll default to a famous quote about quantum physics from a quantum physicist. Anybody that says they understand quantum physics doesn't understand quantum physics. Yeah. We've got class coming up in 10 minutes, chat. Class coming up in 10 minutes. I hope to see you guys in there. We're going to be talking about charts. Meme coin charts. Take a look at this trailer, guys. Take a look at this trailer for the
It's all about
classes.
how much you're willing to risk. It's all about how much you're willing to risk. So the math of how much X's you have on your leverage, whether it's 100X, 20X, 50, it's all irrelevant. It's where is your stop? Where do you liquidate? Where is your stop? And how tight is your stop on your entry?
You're in a risky environment here, so safety has to be your number one. So check, double check, triple check, ask someone else to check.
Even if you missed this, TA would have told you to buy out this. This is a descending channel. This would have been an easy buy. Boom, and then you would have made money here.
And if the price continues to go up, our liquidity pool is not going to get touched. So in order to get any sort of action, we do need the price to come down and come here. Now we have our liquidity pool set up, we will get action.
You will never die in the market. That's something that you can realize right now. Crypto will never kill you. And because it will never kill you, every loss will only make you stronger, right? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So you got to pay attention. Yeah. So we got a class starting in 10 minutes now, a little less than 10 minutes. How do you join the class? wap.com/cryptorap. Sorry, that link probably won't work. wap.com/cryptorap. Shout out to Paladin. He made that video. He's in the chat right now, right? wap.com/cryptorap. We've had over 8 different teachers. After this weekend, we're going to have over 10 different teachers. We've done over 18 classes, over 25 hours of classes. Every single topic under the sun. Crime XBT, Bullish Babe, Oz the Crypto Goat, all have taught classes. We've had classes on everything from coin development to building a personal brand in Web3 to networking to meme coins to altcoins to macro analysis to passive income to yield farms, etc., etc., etc. More content every single week. We've got a class in 5 minutes now about meme coin charts. And then tomorrow we've got a class on crypto app development and how to launch a successful project. On Wednesday, Bullish Babe is teaching a class on macro analysis. Back to back to back bangers all week long, every month. wap.com/cryptorap. This is not TJR Trades course. This shit does not cost you $1,000. It does not cost you a couple $100. It costs less than a trip to Starbucks. It's $15. $15. That link right there has all the information. Class is starting in literally 8 minutes now. So I'm going to have to wrap up the stream pretty soon. But yeah, it's going to be lit. It's going to be lit. Damn, Dust is up to 650K. 650K. This is crazy. What the fuck? We've literally been watching this since 30K. Now it's at 650K. That's a 21x. That's pretty impressive, honestly. So far, so great. I really quick have to go and take a piss before the class starts. Everyone tap the screen. Show some love. Tap the screen. I'm going to go take a piss. I'll be right back.
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
We are so back. can you just do the $5 class pass? You can, but you miss a lot of value. That $5 program pretty much only exists for if you live in like Indonesia or Nigeria or somewhere where $15 is too much money. You only get live classes out of that. So yes, you'll be able to attend the class that we're having right now, but you're not going to get any recordings, and you're not going to get access to the 18 classes that we've already taught with over almost 30 hours of content in it. So you miss a ton of value. If you can afford it, the $15 pass is like super worth it. The $5 pass is only for live classes. All right. Yeah, this is gonna be a movie right now. I am a Nigerian. Please, could you help us with $5? No. What the fuck? If you can't even get $5, then I'm sorry, little bro. You don't deserve to be in the class. You need to pass the first threshold of hustle. It's so easy to get $5. I don't care where you're from. Legend, can I get a 0.1 soul, please? I said no to $5 and then now you're asking for $10? Are you fucking serious, bro? You think this is a joke? Are you so dead ass? Man, you better shut the fuck up right now, bro. I swear to God, you're gonna make me crash out. All right. All right, class is starting pretty much right now. This is your last chance if you guys want to attend. WAP link is right down there. I'm going to have to end the stream right now, but if you guys could do me a huge favor, if you're not going to the class, please click into my profile. Click into my profile and watch my most recent TikTok. I just uploaded a TikTok about how a crypto crime kingpin's son got kidnapped and cut into pieces after being held for a $10 million ransom. Go and watch my recent TikTok of the shocking true story of a crypto crime kingpin whose son was cut into pieces in Bali, Indonesia after they refused to pay a $10 million ransom. Go and watch that story. Hit it with a like, hit it with a comment, hit it with a repost. It is crazy. Click into my profile and go check out my most recent TikTok. It is mind-blowing. Hey, good to see you, Solon Spartan. You're a legend. Sorry, you just came at the end of the stream. I have to go because I'm about to go teach a class right now. But I'll be back a little bit later. How often do I have an alpha class? I aim to have 1 a week, but this week we're gonna have 3. So it kind of varies. Alright, thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. This has been a Crypto Rap exclusive, and we're locked in the trenches right now. Another day, another dollar. Take care till the next time. God bless you. God bless your portfolio. I really appreciate you guys, and I appreciate your support. Please go show love to my TikTok. I just posted a video, brand new TikTok, about how a millionaire's son was kidnapped and cut into pieces. Go and watch it because it's really crazy. Hit it with a like, a comment, a repost, a save. I'll catch